Hello witches and happy full moon. We have 2 full moons in the month of August. That's right, witches. We have 2 full moons in the month of August. Today and August 30th. But what is the job of a witch when it is a full moon? Full moons makes everything intense. I said this a couple of days ago. Don't be surprised by anything you see happening in the world when we have not one but two full moons in 1 month. We just had breaking news with the former president. I told you, witches, don't be surprised by anything that happens. Tonight is a full moon. The goddess is at the height of her power. Hecate is at the height of her power. But what is the job of a witch when the moon is full? Our job as witches is to remain calm, remain centered, and remain grounded and not take everything so personal because we have 2 full moons in the month of August. Don't take things personally. Stay centered, stay grounded. Everything is going to be intensified in the month of August. Stay centered, stay grounded. Don't take anything personally. Don't be surprised by anything you see happening in the world. That's our job as witches. That is our job as witches when the moon is full, like it is tonight. We have 2 full moons. I can't say this enough. We have 2 full moons in the month of August. Not 1, 2 full moons. So everything is going to be double. We will have the chance to have 2 encounters. The month of August gives us 2 opportunities to have encounters with the Queen of Witches. Today and August 30th. Today is a full moon. August 30th is the second full moon. So we have 2 encounters with the Queen of Witches, Hecate, in the month of October. This is huge. This is brilliant. This is amazing. This is super. This is great. I love this. Witches are working overtime. Witches will be working overtime in the month of August. We have 2 full moons this month. This means we have 2 encounters with Hecate. We have 2 chances to petition her to act on our behalf. We have 2 opportunities to come into her presence. We have 2 opportunities to give her an offering that she has asked us to give her. Now listen, I can't tell you what to offer Hecate. Hecate will tell you herself. Listen to your intuition. Listen to your intuition. Don't rely so much on the high priestess and not the Queen of Witches herself. Ask Hecate what she wants you to offer her or to give to her, what she wants you to put on her altar for her, just for her, not for you to eat, not for you to drink, not for you to throw away. What does she want? Just for her. Just for her. I don't care if she wants crab legs. I don't care if she wants lobster. I don't care if she wants pure gold. She will make a way for you to get it for her. Yes, I'm talking about solid gold. Solid, real gold. If she wants you to give her solid gold, she will make a way for you to give her solid gold. Not that 10 or 14 karat gold. I'm talking about gold bars. I'm talking about gold bars. Whatever Hecate tells you that she wants, give it to her. Give Hecate whatever she asks you to give her. I can't tell you what she wants you to give her. I can't. That's between you and her. What Hecate wants from you, she will tell you because it's coming from you. Because it's coming from you. I can't tell you. And it's none of my business anyway what Hecate tells you to give her. It's none of my business. I'm not nosy. I don't need to know. That's between you and her. The job of a witch in the month of August with 2 full moons is to stay centered, stay grounded, and to control your reaction to things, control your emotions to things, because this month, because we have 2 full moons, everything is going to be intensified like you have never seen before. I would expect this type of energy in October when it's the season of the witch, not in the summertime. I would expect this type of energy in October, which is, I believe, 2 months away. Today's August, so we are 2 months away. Yay! We are 2 months away from Halloween, from Samhain, on October 31st. We know that in the month of October, everything is intensified. But in August of this year, we have 2 full moons to contend with. Use this energy wisely. Don't piss this energy away. Use this energy. Actually use it. Put it to good use. It doesn't have to be just Hecate that you show devotion to, or praise or worship to. But you have to honor her. You have to honor her. If you are, like myself, a devotee of Hecate, you have to honor her. You have to. If you want her to continue to be parts of your life, if you want her to continue to bestow her blessings, her wisdom, her protection, her favor onto you, you have to present yourself as a devotee of the Queen of Witches. If you are a devotee. Only if you are. Don't go to Hecate being fake, thinking you're going to get something out of her. You're not. Don't do that with any god or goddess, or any familiar or spirit animal or ancestor. It's not going to work. They will know that you're being fake and phony, and they will not work with you. They won't punish you. They simply won't work with you. They will simply just ignore you. They won't do nothing because you're being fake and phony. If you're going to be a true devotee of a god or a goddess or a deity or a spirit animal or familiar or honoring an ancestor, you have to be genuine about it. You have to be authentic. You have to be real. You can't be fake. You cannot be fake, because they will know and they will not help you. Why would they? You don't actually care about having a connection with these deities. So on this night, August 1st, 2023, it's a full moon. What are you doing tonight to celebrate the full moon, when the goddess Hecate is at the height of her power, when intuition of witches is at its highest? When the moon is full, the intuition, the psychicness of witches is heightened. When it's a full moon, I feel even more psychic. Even though I was born psychic, I feel it even more when the moon is full. So today I just have been getting downloads of what the future holds. When you're psychic, you know the future. I already know what's coming because I'm naturally psychic. But because it's a full moon, I'm just getting information after information after information. I just know things. Okay? I just know this. And I know I'm not wrong. I know I'm not wrong. My intuition, I'm not bragging. But when you're psychic, when you're really psychic, you know you are never wrong. You are never wrong. When you listen to your intuition and act on it, you are never wrong. You become psychic, if you're not already born psychic, by acting on your intuition, acting on what your intuition told you to do, and not arguing against it, especially arguing against your intuition on a night like tonight when it's a full moon. Don't do that. Do not do that. Full moons, I said it last night, is all about, these two full moons are about completions and exposures. These two full moons in the month of August is all about completion and exposure. Things coming to completion and things and people being exposed. So you might have a favorite celebrity passing away. You might be able to finally complete something that you have had on the back burner for maybe 10 years. These two full moons in the month of August is all about completion and exposure. Completion and exposure. But like I said at the beginning of this broadcast, do not be surprised by anything that's happening in the world. Don't be surprised by anything you see happening on the news, on social media, or just being out on the street. Don't be surprised by anything. It should not come as a surprise to you if you are a witch, because you know that when the moon is full, it affects us here on earth. Yes, the moon absolutely does affect us here on earth. Absolutely, there's no denying that. To deny that shows your stupidity. That's the truth. That is the truth. Get mad, get offended, you'll be alright. But it's the truth. It's the truth. The full moon absolutely does affect us here on earth. So don't be surprised by anything you see happening. When I see something happening in the news and it's a full moon, okay, I'm not surprised. Anything that happens in the world and it happens to be a full moon, I'm not surprised. It's a full moon. Everything is intensified. In the month of August with two full moons, expect completions and exposures. Expect completions and exposures. And do not be shocked. Don't have a what? Don't do that. Because as a witch, you know this has to happen. To clear the energy of the previous month of July. These two full moons in August are here also to clear the energy of the previous month of July. So don't be surprised by anything you see happening in the world. Like I said, I expect this type of energy in October, but not in the summer. Matter of fact, the full moon in October takes place on October 28th. So it will not be a complete, listen, there is no full moon this year on October 31st, Halloween Samhain. The moon would have begun to wane, decrease in size, going towards new moon. So you can't say on the 31st of October that the moon is full. It's not. It's not. It will start to wane on the 31st. It might look like it's still full, but if you really look at it with no telescope, you will see on October 31st that the moon is indeed decreasing in size and is no longer full. You see, when you do witchcraft by the cycles of the moon, I'm talking to witches who just do witchcraft based on the cycles of the moon. You want to be precise. You don't want to have any room of error. You don't want to think that it's a full moon when in actuality the moon is actually decreasing in size. So you don't have the same power, the same energy of the full moon. You definitely will not have it like you do today. Today is a full moon. Do not be surprised by anything you see happening. Don't say why. Don't say how. Don't say how can this be. Don't say why. Don't wonder. Don't focus too much on it. Don't look for answers elsewhere outside of your intuition, or look for answers outside of your chosen deity, God, goddess, familiar, spirit animal, or ancestor, because those people and things will tell you what's up. They will tell you what's up. So nothing in this world happening with 2 full moons in the month of August should surprise you. Our job in the month of August is to stay centered, to stay grounded, and to have much, much more self-control, regardless of what people try to do, because people might try to push your buttons even more so, because we have 2 full moons. You don't always have to push back. You don't always have to swing on a bitch, okay? But I'm not saying you can't defend yourself, but just understand the energy that's happening. Understand the energy that's happening. The energy that's happening is that we have 2 full moons in the month of August. We have 2 full moons in the month of August. So thank you, witches, for joining me for this pop-up live broadcast. I will, of course, leave this broadcast up for the replay and also rebroadcast it or re-upload it on my other social media platform. I will also include this into my stories to quickly go to it. Be sure to share this broadcast on your own stories, on your own social media platform. Tell friend, family member, hey, there's a high priestess in New York City who is real. She's anointed. She's appointed by the Queen of Witches, Hecate. She knows what she's talking about. She's accurate, which I am. And she really does propel me into the life that I'm seeking as a witch, which I have done. So thank you, witches, for joining me for this amazing broadcast. And of course, rewatch it over and over again till the message sinks in. And with that, I release you into the rest of your evening. Bye, everyone.